Hey guys, it is Thursday. It's a little bit rainy. Taking out my recycling. I've not taken out my recycling or trash in a few weeks. Stuff just keeps coming up, and I like to do it at night usually, but just been busy at night. Or forget about it. Anyways, once the rain let up, I went out to get my copy of Star Fox from the Dufferin Mall EB Games. So, yeah. It was like $97 after tax. A little bit RIP, but what can I say? I'm a Star Fox sucker, I guess. And I'm glad to say that it's not a game keycard situation. The whole game is on the cartridge, as you would expect. So I do think it's like one of those kind of games that'll hold its physical game value decently, at least. But anyways, with that in my bag, I'm going online to do some Uber Eats. It feels like the sun is coming out a little bit more, so it's good that I have my UV sleeves on. I'm picking up a double order from this breakfast restaurant. I kind of wonder how places like this stay open, other than like just deliveries. Like, I don't know. Never see anyone in there when I pick up, but maybe it's just kind of early in the afternoon. I don't know. So yeah, dropped off a Lambo's Deli sandwich. Then I went into Italy, picked up some food here, did a shop and pay. That went pretty smoothly. And almost did an add-on delivery. This person wanted a red velvet cake, but they didn't have the exact brand. They did have a more expensive one, but it was too expensive, and the app would not let me add it. I tried to talk to the AI. The AI was like, just ask the customer to change it, and the customer could not change it. And I was like, man, it's kind of wasted like 10 minutes with this bullshit. So that kind of sucked. Yeah, got some Mexican food. Actually saw the nephews being picked up by Lion from school. I guess it was their last day of school. I kind of thought that maybe I'd see them on Friday. I thought that was the last day of school, but I think it was today actually. Oops. You know, I had deliveries to do. Sorry guys. So yeah, dropped off my stuff. Looking at this building getting demolished over there. It's yeah, going offline. Made $42. And that 2.5 hours online. Not the best. But yeah, wanted to go to this No Frills, but they didn't have any Coke Zero. I did buy some stuff since I'm gonna go hang out at Adam and Don's later. But I didn't want to go without the Coke Zero, so I went down to the Fresco at Lakeshore and price matched their Coke Zeros here. Good old Fresco, price matching. Seems like whenever No Frills does a big Coke sale, they just sell out instantly. So it's good that Fresco will price match. Anyways, had Adam and Don's. Don and Tyler were doing a game club thing, and yeah, they were playing Might and Magic, hanging out with Bento in the backyard. He seems happy, although maybe a little bit itchy. He's always itchy nowadays. Yeah. Also weighed in at 191.5, slightly more than I weighed last time, which I don't know. It is what it is. It's not like I've gained that much weight. It's probably just like, you know, a regular variation kind of thing. But yeah, we ate some burgers and stuff. That was good. And then we are getting Star Fox set up. It was cool. Don has the N64 controller that works on the Nintendo Switch. So I was like, yeah, let's play classic style. Which was kind of a mistake, because doing the somersault is way harder on the classic controller than with a modern controller. They just have more buttons to use, so you just press a button to do the somersault instead of having to press down and boost forward at the exact same time. Because if you don't press it at the exact same time, you just kind of like boost into the ground. But yeah, I didn't film much of it. We did do a full run of the game. which only takes like an hour if you don't like skip any cutscenes and like fail any missions. It's the kind of game that you're supposed to replay a bunch and take different routes and stuff. We walked Bento. It started to rain a bit and there was a lightning storm going on. It started to come down really hard. And I was thinking, I'll just wait out the rain at their place, you know. Have my pajamas here. Had a shower and I was like, oh, I'll have a nap and, you know, if I wake up, I'll probably head home, but that did not happen. I just slept throughout the whole night. And honestly, it was pretty good sleep. So yeah, now it is Friday morning. And Dawn's already up. She started making breakfast. So that's blessed. And Bento over there. Seems like he's doing better with cooking going on in the kitchen. Now he used to be kind of panicked or afraid of it from the fire alarm incidences, but he wasn't too crazy. Anyways, taking Bento for a walk, watching this dog run. Yeah, this dog loves to run. And he's good at it. Look at how fast he is. Just zooming. Yeah. I think he likes it when we can't catch him. But he always comes back. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good dog. Who likes to chill out with us. Yeah, looks like they're doing some soccer work stuff on the field. Putting down fertilizer or new soil, I don't know. And painting some lines. Anyways, we went back to their place for a bit. I gathered my things and I'm gonna head out. Around 12:30. I'm like, wow, 12:30 already? Yeah, I'm gonna do some Uber. And I'm mostly trying to take orders that are headed west, which I didn't really have to reject many orders. I guess I was just getting kind of lucky. And yeah, getting a McDonald's one here. It's kind of annoying to pick up from a McDonald's. I guess it wasn't the worst there, but it was pretty busy in there. And some pho, which I brought over to Victoria Street. I think this is like a diamond or like jewelry exchange type of building. Yeah, lots of jewelry and gold stuff going on in here, which is always neat. Then I got a couple requests. Jimmy the Greek, which is in the path. I used to eat in this food court when I was working at Legend, so I was like, yeah, I'll be able to find this place, but I think they renovated this food court, now it's like a little bit harder to see around. Like the pillars are thicker and stuff. I did eventually find the place. And I'm actually going to go up a different way that I came down. Up the King Station escalator and found the Chipotle. And yeah, I went and dropped that off. And I actually did a triple. I forgot to film 2 of the restaurants, but one of the things was a Healthy Planet supplement vitamin thing. I dropped off all 3 of those at Lower Sherborne-ish area. And I decided to go offline. $52 dues. Pretty decent, I guess. And yeah, I was tired-ish. Just heading home. Did stop at Fresco. Got some Coke Zeros for home. Doing the price match again, guys. Always gotta be getting that best value. I chilled out for a while. Quickly edited yesterday's quest. And then I am loading up my bag with a bunch of blankets. And I'm headed off to Christie Pet's Park. They're doing a showing of Nirvana, the band, the movie, the show. Or the show, the movie. Yeah. And Dawn is already here. She's been here for a while. Trying to stake out a good spot for us. Which is pretty nice. Look at that view. Yeah. A lot of people are already here. And Dawn was like here at like 6. And the movie's supposed to start at like 9. And yeah, looking at these volunteers, trying to cover up this lamp. I guess this lamp is probably on a circuit that a bunch of the other lamps are on, so they can't just turn off the breaker or whatever. Whereas there is a lamp like right in front of us that did not turn on during the movie, so maybe they can control some of them but not all of them individually. Anyway, I don't know. Anyways, Danielle also arrived, and they gave it a little talk about where you can lock up your bike. There's a bike lockup space right next to the screen, which is pretty nice, so I can watch my bike as I'm watching the movie. And probably no one's gonna mess with it if you're, you know, right in front of this big crowd. You'd probably be too worried someone would be like, don't mess with my bike if you were a bike thief. Yeah. Don and Danielle got some bombies. That was like nice. Adam arrived. He was hanging out with Bento to make sure he was all good before leaving, so that's nice. And I wanted to use the washroom. There's a public washroom right next to that skate park, but it was like super long lineup. And earlier they mentioned that this like pool building, public pool, has a washroom, but that was also closed, so that sucked. Wound up just going over to Chai Time and using their washroom, as well as picking up some bubble tea. Because, yeah, Adam was talking about how he's like, wishes he had some bubble tea. So that was all good. We were kind of hoping that we would see Matt Johnson, the director of the movie. In the posts online, they were saying that he was going to be here, but there was no Matt Johnson. Luckily, Jay, the other co-star of the movie, was here. That was kind of cool to see him. He said that apparently Matt is playing a Warhammer tournament and he was like doing well in it, so he got caught up with that and maybe he'd be at the end. Oh well. So yeah, they played a short before the main movie and a trailer for Matt Johnson's next movie, Tony. I guess it's based on Anthony Bourdain. And then we got into the movie, which I think I've seen like 2 or 3 times at this point already. But it's kind of cool. There's a section that takes place, I guess the whole movie involves the CN Tower, which is kind of fun that today is like the CN Tower's completion anniversary, I guess, of the CN Tower birthday. I don't know. Yeah, it's just neat. Some connection to the CN Tower, and we're watching a CN Tower movie. Yeah. And hearing the crowd reactions to some of the more shocking moments.
Like so many stories start with like, this is like boarding school in Paris. You guys didn't tell me we had a
Yeah. Man, the first time seeing that movie moment in the theater, it was like, wow. I didn't think they would go that far. But yeah, overall pretty heartwarming movie. Lots of funny moments. And it's just a good movie, guys. It's going to be on streaming Crave July 1st apparently, so you can go check that out for yourself. The bike was fine, although it seemed like there's a lot of condensation or something on it. Oh well. And yeah, said bye to Adam and Don and Danielle, and I'm just heading home. Kind of feels like it's been a long day, kind of a long quest for you, so hope you enjoyed it. Later.